Okay, this is a style, and you have it right now.
A style. Let's see. Is it like a hairstyle?
Right. Uh-huh.
Oh,
So,
box braids.
yes.
Okay.
You got it. I'm Rachel, and my husband and I are the creators behind the game Trap Wars. And joining me today, we have Mallory, who is the genius behind all of our social media. If you haven't heard about Trap Wars, we are the official guessing game that celebrates Black history and Black culture with some occasional petty moments.
Absolutely, Rachel. If you're still as nervous as we are about getting together with friends and family, we want to show you a few quick ways that you can play virtually. We have had the opportunity to play with Trap Wars with over 10,000 people since the start of the pandemic, and you can too. Just to let you know that this video is just going to show you how to play the game virtually. If you aren't familiar with the rules, you can always check out the video instructions link that is actually listed on our website. So just to let you know, all you need to play the game virtually is at least one person to have the game. You need a stopwatch, and you might need to make sure you keep those petty people in check.
Absolutely, it's mandatory. I don't know what it is about Trap Wars that it makes people get a little petty when they play. We warned you. Okay, so there are two ways that you can play virtually, but today we're just talking about how you can play virtually via Zoom. So if you do want to know how to play on social media, going live with your followers, just click the link to that video below. Now, in the meantime, all you need to play is an account with Zoom, Google Hangouts, WhatsApp, Skype, any virtual platform will work. Keep in mind when you invite folks to play, let them know they don't have to have their camera on if they don't want to. Everything we're about to describe will work if they are playing via conference call as well. So if you are the only person who actually has Trap Wars game cards, it's okay. What you will do is you will be the only person giving clues to your participants. And what they will do is use the chat feature to try to be the first person to guess the word that you're describing in the chat. And so the person who does guess the correct answer the quickest is the person who will earn points. And you all as a team can just decide what you're going to play to. We usually play to about 10 points.
Absolutely, Rachel. So that is one way to play Trap Wars, but there's also another way if you have multiple people who have the game. So what you'll need outside of, obviously Trap Wars is to have a stopwatch. You can also designate someone to be the timer, the timekeeper. That's actually a really good idea if you kind of just want someone to have that role and responsibility and to make sure that the time is fair, because in this game, timing is everything. Just like with what Rachel said, you and that other player that has that card that has the game Trap Wars will just take turns going back and forth and giving those clues to get your audience members to guess the correct answer, and making sure that you're using that timer to keep track of the time and seeing how quickly that person can get that correct answer. And so the person who gets them to guess the correct answer the quickest is the one that's going to actually earn the point. And this is kind of where the game gets a little petty. So one of the most fun parts about the game is the trap snatch, okay? So if your opponent breaks a rule or uses a trap word, you can just verbally call out trap snatch and their turn ends. If there are multiple people in the same house playing, there can be someone that's assigned to look over your shoulder and make sure that no one's using those words. Or if not, you can always require that everyone shows their cards at the end of their turn to make sure that they didn't cheat. Because you always want to keep those petty people online, okay?
You got to. You got to. Some people will try to win by any means necessary if your family is like mine. So, well, there you have it. I mean, even if we can't get together in person, it does not have to stop you from connecting and just having some meaningful moments with your friends and family. If you want to see some examples of people playing virtually, just click one of the links in the video description below. And I mean, to be honest, though, these are just a couple examples of how you can play virtually. So let us know how you're playing with your friends and family in the chat. So in the meantime, keep having fun, having game nights, and we'll catch you at the next one.